at the same time. Luckily enough, I had David Miller, who is the best director I've ever worked with. He also directed The Red Wedding, and he directed episodes 9 and 10 of season 5, so he helped me a very, very great deal to bring this monster to life. But it was horrible. I mean, I'm going to take a month to kill my own children if it touched my children. So it was just absolutely terrible. And because you had children on set, you know, you couldn't stay in character, you had to break out of the character, but every so often I had to go to the bathroom and just, I was very, very upset those 3 days. It was awful.
I mean, I'm taking it as quite an emotional, it was emotionally trying for you then?
It was horrible, and honestly, I mean, the boys and girls of Game of Thrones, they couldn't have cast 4 more beautiful little angels to play the roles of these young girls, and they were fantastic in the scenes. I think you'll all agree, anybody who's seen those scenes, those girls were absolutely fantastic, and they helped really make the scene. I will promise every one of you in this audience that bamboo rod did not touch one of them once. It was all camera angles, and they all had a great, great day.
Heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You got a question for them?
This one's for Ian McCallany. Obviously, in the books, Sylvarston is alive and well. When you read the script and realised that you were being killed off in the show, what was your opinion of that?
I actually thought, this is on you. I thought, the bastards. No, I was genuinely, thank you for that, thank you. I was genuinely very disappointed because, unfortunately, I had read the books. And all the way through, I mean, you know, great, season 5, I'm going to have more to do, the character's going to really expand and be very interesting. And my first clue was actually not the script, my first clue was the schedule. Because in every previous year I've done, I don't know, say 6 weeks or thereabouts. And I got a schedule, and I was thinking this year I'll probably do about 8 weeks. And I got a schedule for 5, and I thought, something wrong here. And I went
of Castamere started playing in the background.
And I went to them and I said, I have a feeling that you're writing me out, can you corroborate that? Well, I didn't talk high enough up the pecking order, so at that stage, nobody was actually committing to anything. But eventually I did get a phone call saying, yeah, sorry, that's what we're doing. But it was disappointing because I wasn't expecting, I was actually thinking I was going to have more to do. I thought I'd still be in it this year. And who knows, even next. But there you go. I mean, it's done, it's dusted. At least fair play to them. They gave me a good exit, which I was happy about. You know, I mean, Barrison and Blake were so long, his reputation was by the time he did a well fought. So I did fight, but unfortunately I lost it, you know. Too many of them. What can you do?
I just realised, most of you are dead. There's only one man on this stage who's still alive and kicking.
It's me and Julian.
Julian, sorry, yeah, there's 2 of them, yeah. How does that feel to be the only characters alive in the show?
Pretty, you're very aware of your own mortality. You know, the sense that your time might be ticking is very much in the back of your mind. So I said a while ago that the one thing I'm not afraid of is dying. The thing I care most about is how well to go. And so I'm aspiring, I'm hoping to have a really fantastically gory, wonderful death.
Do they, when they, obviously, you guys will know because you've been killed off. Do they let you know beforehand, or do they just kind of go, and in the next scene you're going to die? How does it work? Do they give you advice?
For me, they phoned me at the start of the season. David and Dan personally made a phone call to me to tell me, you're gone. So I had a funny feeling because, like Ian, I've got a couple of the scripts, and there was one scene where Merlin gets sent to Bravos. Oh dear. No, I don't want to go to Bravos. Send somebody else, please. I'm staying in King's Landing. But they did phone me personally to let me know, which was gorgeous.
Richard, what were you in it?
No, it was when I was auditioning for the show, they were like, by the way, your character dies at the end of season 3. And I was like, alright. And then I had to live with the biggest secret that everyone could actually just Google and find out for years.
I feel your pain. I read the books and I had to live with your death for many years. It was horrible. But the thing is, when everybody found out, I was like, I've had to live with that for 3 years. That's what you get. Alright, any more questions? We'll go back again. Red hair, glass over here, please. Here's.
your, or most of your deaths, are there any storylines in the show that you wish could have gone differently?
The Red Wedding.
King of the North.
For me, that was for me personally, both as a fan of the show and as an actor in the show, that was the most shocking thing I've ever seen on television. I don't think it has been topped, not in my book, because I hadn't read the books and I was not expecting it. That was the most shocking, horrific thing to happen to me in the entire storyline, both with Rob Stark and his mum and his mother, and it just tore me to pieces. So that was different.
And then it's also part of what makes that series special, and I think part of why people are so hooked on it. Because he does do that sort of thing, he does do the entirely unpredictable. And you know, every time you sort of say, oh, what's going to happen next? You kind of know, whatever you think, he'll surprise you, you know? I mean, that was shocking, but it's brilliant, you know?
Ian, you've read the books. I believe you've read the books. So what's your view on the fact that the series is now going to surpass the books and they're going to carry on before he's going to finish the next book?
Well, you know, I don't know, but I'm fascinated. From what I can gather, Book 6 is eventually going to come out in the spring. And I think it's intentional that Book 6 and Series 6 will coincide. And I think it's actually going to be fascinating if you're really into it, to see the extent to which George has stuck to his line, whatever his line is, and whatever way the series goes, or the extent to which they've actually colluded and agreed that when George eventually gets 6 out, that it will be closer to how the series is now developing. I don't know the answer to that, but it'll be fascinating to see what the contrast between the two is, because I think they're going to coincide.
What do you feel about, like I've read the books before I saw the series. It's actually, a lot of it's filmed in a place called Red Hall in Macklemore, basically where I live, my parents are from. But I find it slightly annoying sometimes where they make small changes and things that I don't think were really necessary for the books. What are your views on that, books and series? Obviously, if you haven't read the books, it doesn't matter, but...
Yeah, I mean, it is difficult. Obviously, I mean, personally, I would love to have still been in it, but you've got to accept that those books, when you pick them up, they're huge tomes, they're 800 pages long, and fair play to the guys, effectively, they've taken each book and said, right, we're going to complete this book in this series. And I think in terms of condensing the storylines that are in the books and delivering, you know, the wealth of characters that there are, they've done a very good job, they really have. And I mean, it's obviously working because I mean, it's got a huge fan base around the world. But inevitably, if you're into the books, you will miss certain things. You say, I wonder why they did that, I wonder why so-and-so didn't turn up, you know, I wonder why so-and-so left early. You just kind of got to take it on the chin, you know, they are different media and they need to be delivered in different ways. You've got more time to be expansive in the books because they're books, you know, and that's great. Television, there's a big pressure now, especially with the success of the show, there's a big pressure that every episode kind of goes out with some sort of a bang that you kind of, you know, what are we going to be surprised by tonight? So whether you like it or not, whether they like it or not, they're under that pressure now to give every episode a punch that, you know, ordinarily you might not need to do.
Yeah.